everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got today a BMW.
You have, again.
Another BMW on the channel.
You have.
So this is Shak. Shak is our Managing Director of Performance M, our BMW company, and I'm sure you've seen that on our channel previously. We've done a Golf video, what the top 5 mods were for a Volkswagen Golf R. So today, Shak, not me, because he knows more than me, is going to talk about what the top mods are for your car.
This is my...
You're not doing lines in here.
Right, this is my BMW M140.
Right, start again. Right, you ready?
I'm trying to think what I should say.
Ready?
No. Oh, what do I need to say?
Ready?
No.
Cut.
Right, guys, this is my BMW M140. As we know from the last video, it's only stage 2+. What we didn't discuss is the hardware mods that we've got, apart from the tuning. So we'll go around the car today, explain what it's got, and the top 5 mods I recommend you should have on your BMW M140.
Shak, tell me what your first #1 modification for your car is.
Right, #1 has to be lowering springs dash coilovers, because at the factory they look like a tractor, personally. It's far too high for a sort of performance car. This one is running MMR springs. Gives you a great drop, 25mm fronts and 30 on the rear. It gives a slightly firmer ride, so it improves the ride, in my opinion, and a lot more flats as well around the corners.
So Shak, now #2 modification, but I'm surprised that your #1 wasn't the tune first of all.
That's because I think from the factory it's actually pretty quick.
Right.
But
so you had to get used to the power first before you wanted to.
Exactly, yeah,
right.
and I think the stance is where it lacks out the factory. It looks far too much like a 116D when it comes out the factory. It's too high, the wheels are too far in.
Yeah.
So
#2.
with lowering, need to add spacers. Bring the wheels out, front and rear. This one's running 15mm rear, 12mm front. That to me gives just the perfect stance on the car. It's slightly tucked in, looks quite wide from the back. 100% second mod after lowering it.
Okay, so #1, #2 done. What is your #3 modification for this car?
Exhaust mods. Open up that B58 engine. Get that sound.
So the question would be is what does these bimmers sound like out of the factory?
Better than any Golf R you'll ever see with any exhaust modification.
Cut. Not doing this.
B58, amazing engine. Sounds great from factory, but with exhaust modifications, these usually either come with a double res delete, a double resonator, or with later cars have a GPF and a resonator.
So I noticed that you've got Scorpion on this, because obviously you can see that right on the tips. So is that Scorpion all the way through?
It's a Scorpion catback,
right?
Non-resonated.
Okay.
And it just lets that B58 sing. Just an amazing sounding engine. Just it doubles and trebles.
Can you sing?
Can I sing? No, but this engine can.
Give them a little sing. It's Christmas.
I can start her up for you.
No.
Sounds absolutely amazing. Obviously, when you add a decat or a downpipe, or you add res deletes on these, or you go for like we have here with a Scorpion catback, sounds just absolutely amazing.
Okay, so #4 in the Shak shop list.
#4, I would say, is the handling mods. So we go with PowerFlex rear insert bushes. So for the subframe and for the diff. Stiffens up the back end. Let's go that bolt feeling that it has at higher speed, especially when you're going around corners. And it just makes it feel a lot more sturdy when you're on the road. So I'd say that's #4, 100% needs that doing, just to get it towards that better feeling car.
Your last and final modification surely has to be the tune.
Has to be tuned, yeah. And for me, stage 2+ or stage 2 is where you need to get it to. It's so easy to tune. Go straight with a downpipe. This has got a VRSS sports cap, BM3 stage 2+ and a TU pump. It's all they need, and you're going to be sort of upwards of 450 brake horsepower. Very easy to install, they're very easy to flash, and it's quite cheap to modify compared to a lot of the Golf Rs that are out there. Literally don't need anything else. No intakes. They don't need an intercooler because they're on a charge cooler. Very simple.
And how is that modification on the fuel? So obviously that's going to be one of the biggest questions. Not everybody wants power, but obviously fuel consumption, you know, it's a daily.
This amazes me because I use this as a daily, as you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing about 200 miles a week. This amazes me how good on fuel it is. It's running around about mid-30s on my commute, and that's also stuck in a lot of traffic as well. Brilliant on fuel.
Drives like a pussy.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's that? So great on fuel. 450 plus brake horsepower, easy. 510 foot-pounds of torque. What is there not to like?
Great. So what do people need to do?
Is buy an M140, put me as a fast style, as number one, give me a call, get it into the workshop, we'll make it an absolute beast for you. Simple as that.
And thanks for tuning in and watching, and what do they need to do?
Need to like, subscribe, and ding-a-ling.